Mark from PlanetMosh TV. Very privileged to be backstage here at Steelhouse. It's been a very inclement day weather-wise. We're a dressing room here that's about 6 inches deep in mud. But what are you worrying about that when you're sitting aside? The metal queen, the beautiful Doro Pesch.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for taking time out of your busy schedule, especially as you're just off stage.
Yeah,
How did this go?
Wet. Wow, it was raining like hell, but we had such a great time. I think the fans too, and it was awesome to be here.
Yeah, you took your life in your hands walking out on that runway in the pouring rain.
And you have to do it. I mean, I always have to be close to the audience, to the fans, and then I thought, yeah, you gotta do it. I just was hoping I wouldn't fall on my butt because it was slippery as hell. But
we didn't want a Dave Grohl moment.
Yeah, but it was okay, and I had so much fun. It was great, and and people were like so into it, and I didn't even feel the rain after a while. It was just like, it was just cold and freezing, and
Yeah, it is supposed to be July.
Oh man, what's up? But I've played many times in the rain in festivals.
Occupational hazard.
Whatever it takes.
It's the Steelhouse Festival now, and its 5th year. It's one of a very remote location on the top of a mountain in the middle of Wales. Is it one of the more remote festivals that you've played? I mean, they tend to be in.
Actually, getting here was interesting. It was wild, and but I tell you, like festivals like Wacken, for example, in Germany, that's in the middle of nowhere. So I'm pretty much used to that. Festivals are not inside of a big city, which I like. It's when people can sleep in their tents, and it's a little vacation time. But I love it all. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter which kind of festival or clubs or big, small venues. Every day I treat it like it could be the last concert in my life, and then I don't care. You gotta make the people feel good. And
it's been a wee while as well since you've been in the UK, so it must be great to perform in front of a UK audience again.
Yes,
the home of heavy metal.
Yeah, exactly. I was born and raised and fed with the British wave of new heavy metal, and now I'm doing it for over 31 years. I still love the British bands. They gave me so much inspiration. They still do. In a couple of days we will play with Judas Priest again. And that was actually my very, very first big tour in '86, and I tell you, it was unbelievable. We didn't play in the UK. We played with Wasp in the UK, but Judas Priest was my first European tour, and then Ronnie James Dio, and then Saxon, Motorhead, Scorpions, everybody, and I still love the '80s metal bands. They still give me so much meaning, and I love it. And actually, we have a tour coming up in November.
Yes. We'll come to that in a wee moment. Does it still excite you that 30 odd years into your career, all of us, our generation, were brought up on the 80s metal, that you're still able to come to a field in the middle of nowhere and play to thousands of soaked heavy metal fans who are lapping up every moment? No other musical genre can boast that, surely.
I think so too, and I think metalheads, they have the most heart and soul, and since I'm doing it now for so long, I feel, I'm so proud and so happy to be a part of it, and I think, a metal audience or a rock audience, there's something really special, and I think these people, they're deeper, and they feel more, they care more, and the loyalty of, metal fans, I mean, the support in all these 31 years, it's so awesome. I think no other genre really would do it. I mean, I'm not so, I'm not an expert on all the whatever, probably jazz or blues. Maybe there are some die-hard fans, I believe so, but in general, I think, heavy metal ones.
You wouldn't find many Take That or One Direction fans standing in the middle of a muddy field in Wales, would you?
And then after 30 years, probably not, no.
Looking back to 31 years, 1984, that would have been, if we had met then and I'd said, in 31 years you're still going to be up there doing it, we're still going to be talking about it, would you have thought your career would have lasted this long?
No, probably not. No, I started actually, my first bands I had in 1980. well, like, we didn't even know that we were doing heavy metal. We just did what we felt. The first band was called Snakebite, then Beast, then Attack, and then Warlock. And actually, at first, we just did it as a hobby. We were just playing, and then somebody said, "Hey, how about doing a record?" And we thought, why? And we had so much fun in our rehearsal room. It was like the sex and drugs and rock and roll times, and not heavy drugs, but like lots of beer and maybe smoking a joint. And then somebody said, "Hey, you guys want to play live?" And we thought, okay. So somehow it was by accident that we actually made this first record, Burning the Witches, and then we played live. And it was like, in the beginning we didn't, had this vision. We just had so much fun playing in our little cellar. It was always, like the water was always that high, and it was like a shitty cellar. But we loved heavy metal. I loved to sing. We loved to play. Yeah, and then the first record, actually, my bass player, he said, "I don't want to do it." We had to convince him, to even play on the record. He said, "No, I don't want to do it." And we thought, "Man, you gotta do us the favor to play on it," and he did. But at first it wasn't serious at all. So and then actually after the first couple of gigs, I really felt the love towards the fans. That was something I never expected, because we were always alone in our room, maybe a couple of fans hanging out there. But the love towards the people, that was actually what made me feel I want to do it for the rest of my life. Do whatever it takes to continue. And sometimes it was great. It always went up in the 80s, and then it went down in the 90s, and then it came up again.
Yeah, it's very much a back up over the top.
Yeah. But no, I had no idea that we would last that long. No.
You're very much as well over the years. You've been regarded as a flag carrier for women in heavy metal. It's traditionally, up until you arrived, and people like Lee Aaron and Anne Boleyn as well, who came through at the same time, it was regarded as male dominated. Do you still see yourself as sort of championing the role of women in metal, or has it become a lot more mainstream for the ladies?
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad that so many great female musicians, singers are out there. I think it's much more balanced. I think that's awesome. And in the beginning, I tell you, I just did what I loved, and if somebody feels inspired or felt inspired, that's good. And I never had any bad experiences being a woman. It was pretty cool. It still is. And actually, I had a lot of women I loved. For example, rock goddess Jodie Turner. She was one of my favorite singers, and one of my favorite bands, or Girl School, or Lee Aaron, Lita Ford. There were tons of great bands. So I never felt that it was like so, that I was so special, so different, And but I tell you, I think metal is in your heart. It doesn't matter where you're from. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. And I think if I would have been a man, I would have done exactly the same. Yeah. But if it paved the way for somebody, to just get some inspiration, that's good. But I was always really true, really kind, really good, especially by other bands. I mean, like what I mentioned before, being on tour to the Streets or Dio or Wasp, they were so supportive. They never let me feel that I was different. I was just Doro, and everybody knew that my heart was totally dedicated to metal, and that was all it took. But to inspire anybody, that's cool. I saw today at the festival these little kids, I think maybe 4 or 5 years old, and headbanging and singing along. That was so great to see, and I thought, maybe today will change their life.
Yeah, and it's good to see children being brought up properly and listening to real music.
Exactly, good music, good taste, thanks to their parents, they all had it on their shoulders, and I love that.
You mentioned you're coming back to the UK later in the year, in November.
Yes.
It's been 3 years since your last album. Does this mean there's a new album in the offing, or?
Yeah, actually we will finish a new DVD. That's the 30th anniversary DVD. The whole year we filmed, and it's called Strong and Proud, and that will be released in March next year. I think 4th of March. And we're working on a new album, but we will probably maybe one more year till it's all done. And,
just taking your time and. getting it right.
Yeah, we were on tour and on the road non-stop. So, and yeah, and, you know, when you're doing a festival or when you're playing a gig, I'm always concentrating on making the people feel good that day, and then you are in a totally different mind frame to do a record. So I have to take a little time off touring, but touring is to me the best, and I love it the most. And but we have some great songs in the making. So maybe this year we want to put out a single. I think there's a killer song, and I want to do a video of that song, maybe like a little mini movie, something, Since I'm from the 80s, I love all these big, videos, and maybe we have to do some crowdfunding or something, because, nobody, wants to have a video anymore. I think the record company, they say, well, we can't use it, so, but I want to do it. I think the song calls for it, so maybe an EP or single this year, but next year the record and the DVD, and it will be a live CD as well, and 3 DVDs or 2 Blu-rays, so it's a big thing.
Big project.
Yeah, big, with many guests. Of course, Biff of Saxon is on it, and there's so many friends and people who supported us.
That's great to hear. We could probably talk all night. We know you're pressed for time, so thank you very much.
Thank you so much, too. It was
Mark from PlanetMosh with the beautiful Doro Pesch. Over and out.
Keep metal.